YouTube too.
Let me know when you are. Check on your phone. Let me know when you see it.
It came up. I got the alert.
All right. How the fuck do I get to that screen shit?
Not
What's
for
up,
me.
Monica?
Yeah. Now, come on back.
I guess you can do screen share once you go live.
Might not be able to.
I was trying to. Because it had I had another page in this page.
Here we go. Good afternoon, family. When you hear that sound, you know what time it is. That's the Rhythm Ride with Deron and Michelle pulling to a station near you with the conductors of this ride, your Truth and Logic team. Come on, family, show us some love. It's your boy, DJ Diesel, a.k.a. The Diz. But my mama named me Deron.
This your boy. They call me David Cross. I am the intellectual juggernaut.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's your girl Shell's New Year, New Hair. Take me out.
It's 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Depending on where you're at in the world, you can adjust that time accordingly. The number that we can be reached at is 855-411-WTON. That's 855-411-9966. That is the number that we can be reached at if you want to get involved in today's Truth and Logic topic of the day. The topic of the day is a lot of stuff. So
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Current events, what the fuck files.
What the fuck files, current
Logic
events,
letter.
Logic letter.
Shell's gonna go to fuck in today because people think she got her fucked up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Michelle's, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, we got Dorsey in the house. She played it last week.
Yeah, where the hell you been?
Cause she, New Year's Eve,
Before-
shit, she had fuck me clothes on.
That day, right.
Wow.
So look, before we get into any of that, we're going to get into a little bit of this. So sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and get inside the ride with us, family. It's Deron, David, and Michelle right here on WZON Radio, your new choice for radio. Let's get it.
Woo.
Dorsey goes say, she's like, I was representing. I said, look here, every man that saw that post saw your breath.
Wow.
And she was like, nah. So a couple other guys that was sitting there, they were like, yeah, I noticed that before I noticed your face.
You like that?
Yeah. Did you put the disclaimer? Or can we do it after?
Let me see. Edit poll. Let's see. We do not rights to this.
Y'all asked if you could hear a little bit of the music, so here you go.
I put the disclaimer in. We not on the rights to this music, so.
And Facebook, we up on YouTube too if y'all want to go over there.
You put it on Instagram.
I'm gonna do it.
So everybody. Chris Ross say yes. Let me see. We go to the YouTube page. Make sure y'all shout us out on YouTube. Check us out.
Word.
Oh, Sam know a little bit. She said Rihanna.
Hey,
Deron Montgomery, NBA joined.
Oh,
NBA.
Gotta ask. She got an ass that'll swallow up the G-string. Got an ass. Gotta ask. She got an ass that'll swallow up the G-string.
We need y'all to, all our subscribers here, go and subscribe to us on YouTube.
True Logic.
True Logic.
Without the E.
I'm about to shut this whole damn thing to.
Come on, get it, Chris Brown. Go get your dance on. That's what we here for. Damn it.
Not only follow us on YouTube, hit that bell button because it's New Year, different shit. We're gonna start doing news stories, so keep y'all abreast of what's going on. Everything
Abreast.
This nigga here. I see it over there eating. She's showing with that mouth though. So.
Wow.
Hey. Now y'all can see what I be dancing to and shit. Damn it.
What else?
This nigga been in here practicing. This is what song is this? Is this a remix?
Run this time.
I need to download this.
Yes, sir. You might not be able to find it, but I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Taking it back in the Ferrari. Yes. I don't like it if it don't bling bling. Ah!
Hard from a dog that's locked in the bed when you hit the brakes, new with money and thing.
Y'all want to floss with us before we burn it up. Drop a little pepper, baby, toss it up. You doing it now?
Check for your hoe. X and O.
Go to Instagram so everybody know who the fuck I am.
You got a napkin in that bag?
Trying to stay alive, 100,000 for the bracelet.
They gave us napkins this time.
Oh.
Last week they didn't give us shit.
Leonard, what's up? Dre, I
It was
see.
like black people? Mm.
What's up? Happy New Year, Auntie.
I ain't getting involved in that.
What, about black people and
You
napkins?
did give us a topic, some topic question 2 weeks ago. I forgot. I told you to remind me. It's up to you to remind us of what you want to talk about, Sam.
We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up for next week.
Sam? Shit.
But I know y'all want to, first of all, I already know y'all want to talk about R. Kelly, even though that is a dragged out conversation.
You can't just post y'all know I'm
Down hard from the dog that's
just,
locked in the bed
like,
when you hit the
be
bricks,
right
new
now.
whips, money, anything.
You can't just do that.
Nah.
So I gotta go to YouTube and then share it to Instagram like
Yeah, I'll be a dork, Sam, but you still love me though.
You can do that.
Watch a bitch shake shit all night. I make the quick moves with the big names. Take small groups, turn them into big names.
This nigga.
No, they ain't got no
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
on
yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Well,
You
this
can do
is
it on the
direct.
stories. Nah, direct will be sending it directly to people.
She go bye-bye with da-da, and I ain't got to say
How
no
about
more.
this? Gonna do it like this.
Put it on the stories, this nigga.
Down hard with the double off, scratching the green. Money ain't a thing.
What's up, Instagram? We are live. You can follow us on Facebook. I'm about to put the link. Link will be in the description box.
Get it.
Facts.
Instagram, we letting niggas know who the fuck we am.
Really?
That's all him right there. That's all him right there. The intellectual God.
Juggernaut. God damn it. Follow us.
Yeah.
True Logic.
Fuck, I call it
TRULOGIC.
chain reaction.
Make sure it ain't the
With
mother
the
clowns
most
that's trying to
song,
steal the way
song.
we spell our name.
I'm a jury
They-
like great.
they-
Platinum. Spend your whole life
Follow
in a day.
Hey,
Let's play.
rolling with the
What
ice
up,
cream.
honeybee?
Hey, girl. The double lag. With a triple lag.
I'm a bad bumper cat, never with the wood brain.
Put the link in the description box. There we go. Fuck it, I guess I gotta do it like that.
Denarius Jaguars with your 4 lanes with the top down, stripping out money in the thing.
Monica say her New Year's resolution is not fucking with Dave.
Wow.
She can't help herself. Some things in life you just can't help.
What's up, Auntie?
Dania says R. Kelly needs sex rehab.
Nah. He just
need a little bit
need.
more to
He
rehab.
just need therapy.
He need a little bit more to rehab.
We gonna talk about that.
Yeah, of
Monica,
course.
you love me, baby. Stop acting like that.
Rock on. Rock.
I'm wondering why you be getting so much feedback.
I don't know. I'm the only one.
More so now. You think it's because of the volume?
No, but y'all's closer to everything than mine.
Yeah.
Unless maybe it's because my speaker close and that speaker close and this speaker close and I'm just talking just to talk right now.
Maybe that might have something to do with it.
I was your outside voice, man.
I know what it was. Definitely know what it was.
Let me do. Who you calling Baby Huey, Negro? I got your Baby Huey.
Gentlemen's Production presents It's a Love Affair pre-Valentine's Day dance Saturday, February 2nd at the Grand Ballroom located on 63rd and Cottage Grove right here in Chicago, Illinois from 8 p.m. to 2 p.m. 2 a.m. Duh.
8 p.m. to 2 p.m. I was about to say, damn, that's a long ass party into the next day.
Yeah, right, to the whole next day.
Oh shit.
Right, $10 in advance, $15 at the door. Music is by WZON's DJ Keith C, and Lil Mama, along with DJ Bell. Hosted by Ron and DJ C Mike. Information can be found on WZONradio.com's website. And keep save the date for April 6th, July 6th, and September 7th as they have future events coming up.
Okay.
All right. So Ambassador Entertainment presents the annual Aquarius Super Bowl Bash, hosted by WZON's very own Kevin Neville's The Ambassador. It's the 55th birthday party for our own Ambassador Kevin Neville's at Super Bowl Sunday, February 3rd, 2019, at the Dorchester Ballroom located 1515 East 164th Street in Dalton, Illinois. $10 with flyer, $15 at the door. It sounds like an advanced price right there. That's what that sounds like right there. Mm-hmm. Musical hosts will be our very own boss man, DJ Dan and DJ Bell, stepping in line dancing. They have two giant 110-inch screen TVs. Full service kitchen, cash bar, door prizes. Game starts at 5:30. The party is going to be going on all night, though. Early arrival is strongly suggested because from what I hear years past, they had pretty decent turnout. Yeah. So that's our first let up business here. So having said all of that,
Boy, look at this.
This nigga done faded it out. He done faded it out.
Y'all like that?
Superb.
Y'all like that?
Rob said sound sharp on YouTube. Hey, Mika Edwards, Chad Steinberg, Michael Floyd. Hey, give a quick shout out to Michael Floyd. Today's his birthday, 42.
All right, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Cleveland Cross Jr. Today is his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Pops.
All right.
Shout out to my goddaughter, Carla Hills. She just turned 3. Her birthday was New Year's Day. My mother-in-law, Veronica Begley, her birthday was New Year's Eve. Happy birthday to Malia Cook. Her and her husband listens to the show. Her birthday is
happy birthday.
There's a lot of Capricorns.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Everybody was doing wrong in the summer.
So the way I look at it, a lot of people were born early so they can hold the door for the Virgo.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Do we have to go there every goddamn time somebody's birthday? You got to mention the Virgo.
I just mentioned the obvious.
And if you listening and I missed your birthday, go on and let us know.
Well, those of y'all on my page, if your birthday fell anytime this week, I wished you one. So
this nigga is petty.
I go every day. First thing in the morning. Birthday is bam. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I give it to them. That's why I get all the love. That's 70% of the people. Quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. R. Kelly.
Oh, that's a big ass elephant.
That's a big ass elephant. So, what say you, family?
I only watched the first 2 parts, whatever.
That's really all you need to watch.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, it was a lot of shit that I didn't know. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that he met Aaliyah when she was 12.
Right.
That was shocking because I thought it was 15.
No, that's when her debut album came out, though.
Right. I didn't know. I knew they got married, but I didn't know she was 15. Lied said she was 18. Then homeboy was like, yeah, I'll help y'all lie and be the witness.
Right.
Okay, you crazy. You need to go to jail too. I didn't know that his family members was molesting him and his brother, the females. Which why wasn't that a cause for concern? Whenever there's a conversation about rape, it's always a man, but nobody talks about nasty ass women out here being molesters and predators.
You can't talk about women.
Well, we gonna fucking talk about it today.
Well, here's the problem, and I've said it before on this show, and I've talked to other people about it. See, when a girl is raped, it's a national incident, and it should be. I'm not trying to diminish a young lady being raped.
Right.
But when a boy is raped, if a boy is raped by a female, if he says something with her, nigga, you must be gay. Mm-hmm. You should have liked it. If you're raped by a man,
you was raped by a wildebeest.
But it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter. If you a man and a female, if you a little boy and I don't give a shit, if a female give you some ass and you say something about it, then it must be something wrong with you because you should have liked it.
Right.
And if you a boy and you get raped by another man, you have no outlet. Boys do not have an outlet if anything happens to them sexually.
I know a lot of dudes that claim that their babysitter was doing sexual things to them. And they brag about it.
Yeah.
My babysitter
was in high school.
I was 10 years old and my babysitter gave me a blowjob.
That's why you fell in love with it.
And that's probably why. And I never put two and two together.
So
somebody
there.
I really did. I really do think I need therapy on that. Why you bullshitting? I do think I need therapy.
Hey,
because
that's an honest conversation.
I never put two and two together, and me and another guy that, because you can always learn from a motherfucker that ain't too bright. And he was like, you know what, that might be the problem. And I was like, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
But I've talked to other people.
Because that was your introduction, your first sexual experience.
Right.
And so as a child, that's what it registers.
Right.
Right.
And when I talked to my brother and my cousins about it, but I really didn't know how to take it. But they was like, oh shit, because they teenagers, they teenage minor boys, they like, oh man, you gonna get some ass and stuff like that. I thought it was a good thing. But if I was a girl and I said, well, you know what, this guy ate me out, whether it felt good or not.
You was 10. Oh, it's definitely gonna be a problem.
Right, it would have been
definitely gonna be an issue.
Right.
So why is it in society if a boy get raped, he has no
say you need therapy for more reasons than that.
I need therapy for being friends with Monica.
Wow.
But no, as a boy, you have no outlet. So these are things that R. Kelly needed help for a long time ago.
Right.
But he never got the help.
But see, here's the thing. Number one, first of all, he never said anything about it. And then when his brother came to him saying that, yo, this is what's happening to me, instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna take care of it, or this is what's happening to me too.
Right.
What did his brother say? R. Kelly told him that didn't happen.
Right.
That didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna ignore it, you're gonna ignore it too.
Well,
R. Kelly say something to somebody else and they told him something.
We don't.
Right.
And he was a shy kid, and he didn't really talk to nobody. And he didn't, what I'm saying?
It's so many layers to this. Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's my issue with the R. Kelly situation, and I'm kind of like, you listening to it now. The pedophilia, there's a problem. There's a definite problem, but it goes deeper than that. Number one, R. Kelly didn't become a pedophile when he got money. This is shit that was happening before he got money.
Right.
So where was the outcry? See, my issue with the black community is that this shit goes on and we turn a blind eye to it. Because like I said,
turn a blind eye, and then you have motherfuckers enabling it.
Well, I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But like I said, there was a young lady when I went to high school. Love her. She's cooler than the other side of the pillow. She's a cool chick. But in high school, we could not have said 2 words to her as far as trying to date her, because it wasn't going. Her boyfriends was dropping her off her boyfriends was dropping them off in their cars on their way to work.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? So and while we want to make this a poor, disenfranchised female situation, she wasn't poor and disenfranchised.
Right.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it is an issue in our community that we turn a blind eye to, and then look at the shit we celebrate. One of the biggest two of the biggest cult classic movies in history, The Mac and Superfly.
Yeah.
Idolized pimping and drug dealing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Rudy Ray Moore, Dolomite. Ain't a nigga walking that can't recite some Dolomite.
Way down in the jungle deep.
There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my grandfather knew all of Dolomite raps, because that's what they were, rap.
Mm-hmm.
So when I tell, and see, this is the shit black people don't want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying give R. Kelly a pass. Never am I saying give him a pass. Is he a shitbag? Yeah. Is he a pedophile? No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. But what I'm saying is that he is a symptom.
Right.
Right. A motherfucker don't come to you with HIV and you give them cold medicine.
Right.
So I'm saying you have to attack the symptom.
Right.
We keep breeding R. Kellys.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
We because everything that they've talked about in this documentary is God behavior. He has a God complex.
Right.
And the nigga fancies himself to be a pimp.
Yeah.
Because that whole don't look at nobody, don't talk to nobody,
daddy.
Look at the wall, call me that. That shit pimps do.
Yeah.
So this nigga went from being shy and not talking to a God complex.
Manipulation.
You know what I'm saying?
But hold on. When R. Kelly, when people really start to get on him, what he do? He changed.
What's up, Helene Jones, WZON, radio.com, super fan. We love you. Appreciate you for tuning in.
He changed the table on people, because what he do? Oh, I'm gonna come out with a couple religious albums. And
he only came out with one.
Well,
he's done a couple songs.
The one religious album.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he was just instantly forgetting.
But before that, R. Kelly could do some shit for the whiners.
Yeah.
But he still is forgiven by a lot of people. You know how many comments I done seen him of? I'm still gonna step in the name of love. So rape is okay. All right, pedophiles. Like what the fuck?
Here's where they fucking up financially. R. Kelly was kind of plateauing, maybe had took a dip in sales.
Mm-hmm.
His music streaming sales increased 16%
recently.
The night after the first two episodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Increased. Spotify downgraded his music.
Yeah.
And it still increased the numbers of streams. Now go figure that. Make that shit make sense.
So what does that say about society?
What it says about society is
people fucked up.
No, I'm gonna call it the Mabry complex, because and the reason I say that is because just like Kanye West could do no wrong in Mabry eyes, well, R. Kelly fans, the true R. Kelly fans, we talking about people that just like his music, he could do no wrong in their eyes. Regardless of what he do, they come up with excuses for it.
Well, I mean, but okay, while we're willing to just say it's R. Kelly, people been doing this throughout history.
Right.
Everybody turns a blind eye to the fact that Priscilla Presley was 15 years old and left her family to go live with Elvis before they got married.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
nobody talks about.
They mentioned it in the documentary.
They mentioned it, but we've been talking about this for years. So the documentary is really catching up with us.
What's irritating me too, though, is I feel like this particular thing needs to just be more so a Black conversation. And we as the people need to stop doing a comparison of, they ain't got a Harvey Weinstein story, they ain't got a Charlie Sheen story. Oh, fucking well. We need to be talking about this nigga and why we as a Black culture is accepting this shit and continuing to let it go on.
My problem with all this outrage now is because we had 18 years to be mad.
Yeah.
Why we just getting mad today? Where was this outrage in 2002 when he first went to trial?
It didn't matter.
And when we allowed him to stretch it out for 6 years and drop 4-5 albums in those 6 years.
Boondocks did the episode.
He got a lady go to jail for yelling out, "Free R. Kelly." She risked her freedom.
I'm sorry.
You hear
say what now?
In the criminal courts building, a lady yelled out when R. Kelly walked past, "Free R. Kelly." She didn't get charged, but they arrested her for that night.
Come on now.
Get the fuck out of here.
So we got
come on now.
That don't even sound right.
Kevin Leonard said Shells BK killing the dude look for 19 was good, fam. Francine Johnson back on the scene.
What's up?
Happy New Year, my beautiful people. Hey, baby, how you doing? Monica said everyone around R. Kelly should have been arrested because they knew what he was doing.
They enabled that entire shit.
Look, I agree because when you allow shit to happen.
Oh, you agree?
No, I agree that.
We'll get more to that later. About agreements later. Yeah.
Hey, look, check this out. We're gonna keep the conversation rolling for the Facebook family.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Oh.
And we're going to get the music rolling for the WVONradio.com family. It's the Rhythm Ride with Deron, David, and Michelle. We are your Truth and Logic team. Let's get it, family.
Every
trying to
that's because men might be ashamed to say someone violated them.
True.
Well, but you know why are ashamed? Men are ashamed because as a society, we make men ashamed.
Stipulation. Oh, that's gay. Or you gay. Or you're not a man if you. It's retarded.
Herbert Hoyt said, talk the talk. We already said what Monica said, I need therapy. Sunshine Smith, how you doing, baby?
What's up?
She said all rape is wrong regardless of gender. They are messed up. There are some messed up rape culture stereotypes out here, especially in the black community.
Facts.
I concur. Sam Dorsey said this whole glorifying rape culture and co-sign it, straight bullshit, especially those that condone it by associating themselves with the people who do it. And men and women who rape is beyond wrong. Period.
Kurt.
And she said, "Oh no, now you gonna, especially within. Well, goddamn, you should have put that with the first."
She had a lot to say.
Especially within family, no one's gonna talk about it and sweep it under the rug.
Right.
So because it's not being mentioned, that makes it okay.
No.
Lynn Jones said, "Hey, Deron,
what's up?"
Michelle. Sunshine Smith gives a strong guard and a clap.
Kimberly Brown.
Clap. Go for Mo. What's up, baby?
What's up?
Miss Patterson, what's up, baby?
Who cares about a fucking hit song, Monica? Who cares?
He came out with a hit song.
Motherfuckers is just like the art over the person doing some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Monica said, look at them episodes of Trapped in the Closet. Also, hey, Monica Montgomery said, hey, big bro. Hey,
what up, sis?
Hey, David.
What's
Michelle,
up?
Happy New Year. I'm tuned in. Sam said, just look at Woody Allen, Charlie Sand, and the list keep going.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna turn this into a black-white thing. It just needs to be a fucking thing.
Right. Stacy said, I've never strained, bought, or supported him in any shape or form. Yarnell Green, what's up? That's my boy from high school.
What's up?
Yarnell, me and him had a running joke forever. He was up there reading, and the word was conscious. He couldn't say it right, so the nigga said conscience. Well, I've been clowning that nigga, and that's been over 20 years. Still love you, bro. Monica said, what about the priest? Priests always get a pass.
Yeah, I mean, but we ain't talking about priests. We're talking about this nigga.
Well, no, it's rape culture, so that falls into play. Sam said,
no one cares until it's their kid.
Right. Sam said niggas harbor anger and outrage that they don't even own.
Yes.
Monica said, what about their parents? I've said that before. How much are the parents playing into a role? Because you get some parents that, you know, even if the child says something, they probably told them to sit their ass down because, hey, this man got money. We trying to get that money straight.
I agree that. I agree that greed played a lot to do with it. Look here, if you allow.
But fancy me this shit though. Do you remember that part? Yeah, fancy me. Remember that girl? What was her name? Lizette, the first girl that talked.
The Hispanic chick.
The Hispanic chick. When she said that he gave her mono, and she was sick, and then it turned into something even worse. And this nigga gave her mama $1,000. Are you fucking kidding me? So what kind of money like that? Don't seem like it's a lot to me.
But if you don't have money, $1,000 is a lot.
I guess so.
If you've never seen $1,000 sitting right there in your face or in your bank account, getting $1,000 is a lot of money.
I guess the fuck so.
I mean, let's call it what it is. $10,000 ain't a lot of money, but if somebody put $10,000 right here, if you never had $10,000 in your hand or in the bank account, that looks like a lot of money.
Nigga, I'm running.
See? But that's not a lot of money.
But for the fucking
Renee Oliver, how you doing, baby? She said no one cares until it's them or their kid.
Yeah.
Say that again for the people in the back.
Right. Sunshine say true. Stacy said come through with the inches, Michelle.
Facts. Why it kicked me out of the live?
Monica said because they trying to distract us and not give us our tax returns.
That's the same shit I said. I want my money.
They like JG Brentworth. I want money and I want it now. Sam told me a fool. Anthony said, LOL.
I guess money trumps self-respect then.
Sam. Got Mark Wolf in the house. Kenya Things in the house.
What's up?
Sam said, I guess money trumps self-respect. Yeah, you said that. And Monica, they knew what they were doing. If not, this wouldn't have been going on for so long. Look how many, and Monica said, look how many characters he had trapped in the closet. They were all him and had different personalities. Think about it.
But shit, like they compared his songs that he came out with.
Right.
Oh, the nigga was
Seems like you're ready.
The nigga was high.
I don't see nothing wrong with bumping Granny.
Aaliyah's title to her first album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Yeah.
But old girl, look, okay, you say you didn't see Night 2.
Yeah.
It was a chick that was at his trial every day, skipping school to go to his trial. She was 14 when she met him. She was 16 when the trial and everything was over. And he was like, "Oh, why don't you come on over to the crib? Blah blah blah, whatever." She said he asked her, "How old are you?" She said, "I didn't tell him. I just gave him my ID." He looked at the ID and said, "Okay, so what that mean?" The nigga can't read. You gave him something to read.
Right. Francine said those girls' parents and everyone else that should be arrested with that pedophile.
Yeah.
So,
Sparkle ass. Sparkle ass too.
Kenya Dane said, "What's up, fat?
What's up?"
If you knew what was going on and you did nothing, you are complicit in the act. So therefore, I don't give a fuck who you are. You guilty.
As hell.
Right.
If you knew what was going, because the reoccurring theme throughout this motherfucker that I keep hearing is we saw what was going on, but we didn't say nothing. We saw what was going on, but we didn't want to say
nothing. That was the whole fucking documentary.
So we gonna expose pedophiles who don't have money, but the ones who do have. From Night 2, Sparkle said the reason why she got out of the music business didn't have nothing to do with it, but it had something to do with R. Kelly. But she said that she was complaining to the label because she was signed a job about R. Kelly, and said that a young up-and-coming exec, she wouldn't say what his name was, so obviously he ain't young and up-and-coming no more. He might be of status. Told her, said, we don't really care if that's him on the tape or not. How much money is he generating? And that's what it really comes down to, unfortunately.
And the reason why he didn't get caught is because they had a bad warrant.
Because this is modern. Now, you motherfuckers want to talk about modern day slavery. This is modern day slavery. Yeah. Long as you able to chuck that motherfucking cotton nigga, you valuable to me. Yeah. The minute you're not able to lift them bells, I ain't got no use for you. Yeah. On to the next.
NFL. NFL.
That's any sport.
Well, yeah, but for example,
NFL, NBA. Yo, the minute in the NBA, the minute you can't hit that jumper no more, nigga, or you can't get to the lane no more, we don't need you. In baseball, you can't hit this ball no more. You
ain't doing that 95 mile ball.
That fastball ain't 95 no more. It's more like 73. Yeah, we're not gonna let you go.
That's why I'm not mad when they get their money. Because you gotta play the system. But Monica said how does Sparkle continue to deal with him after her niece was peed on. She's under contract. You gonna continue to deal with this motherfucker, or you gonna get sued. You lose everything.
Did you read my aunt?
Did she deal with him afterwards though?
Did she do a cut with him?
Nah, that song was done before the tape came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is,
and she shouldn't have never introduced her niece. First of all,
if she slept with Sparkle when she was young, why would you?
But they never said that they slept with Sparkle.
Yeah, that was never mentioned. It was only mentioned about her.
Better when she was young. That motherfucker.
She looked the same to me. She actually look better now than she did then.
I gotta look at pictures.
Oh no.
They put up a Facebook story. Let me see if I can get to it without.
My aunt said it's a demonized sickness that he has. In the black community, it was swept under the rug for fear and shame. Now, listening to a friend of mine who was sexually abused as a child, you're either going to want sex more or less. I also believe that females who are now transgender are dumbing down their sexuality.
Oh, he put the Boondocks trial on him.
See.
Yeah.
But
it's a cartoon, but art imitating life. Because Huey was like, so y'all still just gonna dance to this nigga's music?
I mean, but you know what?
I saw a nigga in the comments talking about, I'm still gonna step in the name of love. Okay.
Motherfucker, look, we talked about it here on the show. I mean, like, okay, what do we gain by not playing the music? I ain't talking. Let me show you how arrogant this nigga is, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 days before the documentary hit, this nigga was on Twitter like, yo, I'm dropping this new single for my new shit that's gonna come out. Be on the lookout. You know this shit gonna come out.
Yeah.
You don't want to play the background a little bit? Like, shut the fuck up a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Because it hasn't affected him before, why would it affect him now? Is what he's saying.
Motherfuckers is sitting in the gallery watching the video with this Negro on tape, and motherfuckers in the background calling his name. Yeah. Yo, hey, dog, phone for you. Kels, phone for you. And they still sitting there like, that ain't him.
Yeah.
Old girl said as she sat at the trial, she was like, he guilty. They need to, no, he not guilty. They need to leave him alone. Bitch, you looking at the video. Who is it then? He tried to say it was his brother. They showed a picture of him and his brother side by side. Don't look shit alike.
Now, which one? The one that
the
was
younger one, Terry.
Oh, but now his other brother, Bruce Calley.
Okay, let me just say
that nigga crazy.
Cray. I don't even use that term. Cray.
Everybody has a preference. Young women are preferences.
But now look, check this out here. You know that nigga was in RTU for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how this nigga introduced himself to me. Because I told you I met R. Kelly a few times coming up trying to do the little singing thing. He hung out at Kennedy King.
Yeah.
Which is where Twan and where I met Twan at.
Yeah.
Where I got my degree from.
Okay,
plug.
Okay, plug. So what you call it? His brother comes up. So I've met his brother.
Yeah.
Through him, like when we would be out different places. I'm like, hey, what's up? This nigga comes up to me, like, you know, not because he recognized me, but because of what his name is. He said, you know who I am? I said, yeah, nigga, I know who you are. Do you know who I am? You know what I'm saying? Go sit your punk ass down somewhere.
And I'm just like, why they interviewed this nigga? But hey.
I don't know. Well, Sunshine Smith said record company only cared about the Capitol all day. Anthony said she continued to do business with him. So I don't know. Daniel said
she's an AKA.
No. Nia Daniel said, I believe he may have been the other family rapist, the older brother. Good. And then Monica said Bruce is gay.
He gay. Bruce Calley.
Oh, that's his name, Bruce?
Yeah.
This
is gay.
Well, y'all need motherfucking.
All right. So the wait is over. GDI 12th annual Heritage Ball. When you hear the music, dog, shut the fuck up. Heritage Ball, February 21st through the 24th. Right there in Atlanta, GA. I swear, I want to go to this for one reason. When y'all hear it, you're going to know. So information for this event can be found on WZONradio.com's website, or you can go to heritageball.com. Or you can contact them at 678-561-GDI. They're going to have 11 of the hottest masters of music rocking the box, 3 mega dance floors, and 8 smoking parties.
Ooh.
You going for the dance floors?
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I'll be there, right?
He going for the smoke parties.
So, now we into March, y'all. March 22nd through the 24th, 2019. We have a Steppin' with the 4 of us. Information for this event can be found on WZONradio.com's website. What I can tell you is that Friday the 22nd, they're going to have a Rep Your City Steppin' event. On Saturday the 23rd, they're going to have a Steppin' in Blue Steppin' event. And on Sunday, they're going to have a Steppin' Away finale. So check them out. Go to the save the date and go to the website to get more info. And having said all of that,
what's up, Peter?
The wrong table. There it is.
Shit.
Play it fuck up.
So yeah, so do we want to touch more on this, or y'all want to just close the arguments to this bullshit?
If the family want to talk more about it, they more than happy to bring that shit up.
But even with this documentary, what they finna do? They finna lock him up? How?
No.
Yeah.
You can't. Unless they find new evidence on him.
Because he's already been found. They already found him not guilty.
Yeah.
Unless there's another person.
New development.
Unless there's some new shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, was amazing. The only reason why they found him not guilty, even with the tape, was because, and Sparkle said, I don't know that my family was paid off. Yes, they were.
No.
Because
if they wasn't paid off, they were stupid. Well, they stupid
because the daughter said it wasn't her. The girl on the tape said it wasn't her. The mother said it wasn't her daughter. And the brother said it wasn't her.
If he paid,
but now you got. This is how I thought I was like, yo, you finna go to jail. They got a little white girl crying on the stand talking about that suffering. Right? Mm-hmm. This is doing when the trial was actually going on, right? I was like, oh, little white girl broke down on the stand crying. Nigga, you finna get locked up.
locked up.
But you got her on the stand. You had the girl's basketball coach was like, yeah, I coached her. That's her. That's her on the video. You know what I'm saying? You got, but they weren't related.
Right. Mm-mm.
What kind of shit is that? If somebody asks you, is that Michelle? Yeah, that's Michelle right there. But because I'm not your brother.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Here's where that comes into play. Who knows Michelle better than her brother?
I get that.
So that's what they're looking at, because if the brother saying it's not her and you just a friend saying it's her, the brother should know his sister better than the friend. That's what they're going at. We know it's R. Kelly in the tape. But
yeah, well,
all the buttons.
Denise Hobb, what's up, baby?
What's up, Hobb?
He fucked up. All them people that enabled his ass fucked up.
What up, E?
All them people that was like, it looked like it was wrong. Like, bitch, you can't differentiate the difference between some shit that's wrong and right. Okay, right. It is just an entire fucked up situation, and the fact that people just don't care says a lot about a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah.
Don't it though?
It makes you question a lot of shit. But it really does, I guess, what you call it was right. It really don't affect you unless one of your family members or you or somebody you know, it happens to them. Then that shit gonna hit home. Why it can't hit home just because it's a fucked up thing to do?
Right, exactly.
Well, it should, but I mean, we talking about the way society
and greed has something to do, like unfortunately, morality takes a back seat when it comes to greed.
Right. Yeah.
That's the unfortunate reality.
Yeah.
Right? Because if R. Kelly was nobody and was not worth $150 million, his ass would have been locked up.
Oh, right.
And they made it clear in the documentary too. Had that been R. Kelly on that tape with a little 15-year-old white girl. Oh yeah. That nigga would have been under the jail. We would have been having a whole different other show today. But
here's a story. I posted this story out, and I love to hear how Stacey. I want to hear Stacey comments on this.
Stacey, listen up.
Pennsylvania Supreme Court rules pregnant women abusing drugs is not child abuse.
Say the fuck what?
Now, what they are saying,
what
the Supreme Court, and for the people that say, you know what, it's Pennsylvania, well, you know what, they use case law. So the next state that this comes up, all they're gonna do is use Pennsylvania case law, and pretty soon it's gonna spread like wildfire throughout the U.S. So what they pretty much in a nutshell saying that if you are pregnant, that child is not a child. It's not a child until it was born.
But you got motherfuckers out here talking about
See that's
you got motherfuckers up here trying to control the way women, if they decide whether they want to give birth to a baby or abort the baby, because that's a living being, but this situation is not. What the absolute fuck? That doesn't make that make sense.
Because Stacey said, a person that has a drug addiction should not. Let me. I'm gonna go to the truth and logic. And I kind of got where she was trying to go, but it doesn't make sense because before she even decided to partake into the drug, it was an illegal act. So we can't sit up here and say that. Oh, okay. We have a Me Too movement.
Yep. For Auntie say must be Trump supporters.
I don't know what supporters they are, because I'm gonna give you my take on why they passed.
What?
I'm gonna give you my take on why they passed this law in a minute, but you can't sit up here.
Yeah, Chris. Chris. We got a letter this week. I'm sorry, brother.
You can't sit up here and say, okay, we have a Me Too movement for women. Why don't we have a Me Too movement for children? Where's the people that stand up for the children? Because the most vulnerable person that can't do shit is a child that's in a woman's belly. She's a child period. Well, a child period, but especially one that's in a woman's belly, because she's dependent on everything from that mama. Whatever the mama does affects that child. So now, whether you smoke a cigarette, whether you're drinking, or whether you partaking in illegal or legal drugs, we're gonna say, well, that's not child abuse. Mm-hmm. Then when the child comes up, either mentally retarded, or mentally, whatever the word is. I know Deborah don't like the word retarded, but you come up.
We don't give a damn what Deborah likes. Mental retardation is a term.
It is a medical term. So, but when you come out with all these problems,
run shit over here.
Tell me the duck if she coming.
But no, if they come out with all these problems, I mean, so what we're saying is that this child being born, talking shit. These children that's being born, I mean, we don't give a shit about them. When I was a Kennedy King,
apparently not.
When I was a Kennedy King, me and there's other lady, we sitting out there smoking cigarettes. This girl come past, she was like, she wants to get a cigarette. So I'm reaching in my pocket to grab one. And she was talking about how the aid office over there finally saw her. And so the girl was like, oh, you pregnant? She said, yeah, I'm 2 months pregnant. I said, well, shit, I'm not about to give you a cigarette. She's like, oh, no, I'm good. I smoked with my last kids. I'm not partaking in that shit.
And all of your last kids got asthma.
I don't know what the fuck
bronchitis.
I don't give a fuck who the next person to give you a cigarette. But I'm not about to give you a cigarette.
You're not about to enable. But perfect word.
But okay, that goes back to what we talked about before. Because I know this is about to piss some people off. Because
a lot of pissed off about to happen today.
They
shit.
See. Okay, women. If the women out here want to know why men lie to you, that falls on you. If you say, you know what, all men just sit up here, they lie about everything, well, that falls on you, because we are at a state to where we could tell a man how fucked up he is. We could tell everything that's wrong with the man, but as soon as a man says something about a woman, now he's the bad guy. Yeah. Now he's being ridiculed on some bullshit. So why is that? Either one or two things: you want the man to lie to you, or you want the man to lie to you. Shit, because
I'm confused.
If you put 100 women right here, right now, all 100 will say, "I want a man to be honest with me." I'm gonna say about 95 to 97 of the women, once a man start telling the truth, now they got an issue. But you just said in your thing you want a man to be truthful.
I mean, but just because they want a man to be truthful, do that mean that they're not supposed to have a reaction? Or like, okay, if a woman says, I'd rather a man be truthful with me about his situation, and you tell a woman, say, well, you know, I'm married, and she be like, well, I'm not fucking with you.
Well, no. I ain't even talking about as far as that. If you doing something that's fucked up,
mm-hmm.
and we just say you and Deborah, for instance, you doing something.
Yeah, I do shit fucked up all the time.
And Deborah, she tells you, Why you doing that stupid shit? That's fucked up. Motherfucker, you need to start thinking. Use your head. Use your head for more than just hat rank. What else? Mm-hmm. And if she do something fucked up, I said that she would, but and you get on her.
Say it. Yes, she do.
And you get on her. Mm-hmm. And now she start ridiculing like you the bad guy. Like, I dare you say something. Like, that's fucked up. Well, where's the transparency? Because why can't you tell me that you can tell me that I'm doing fucked up shit, doing dumb shit, but then when I get on you about doing dumb shit, now it's an issue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about if you married.
Well, double standards.
Well, see, here's the thing. Well, there are people out there, men and women alike. But here's the thing: you have to be groomed into that kind of communication. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking from personal experience. Like early on in our marriage, I couldn't tell difference. Number one, you also have to take into account how somebody was raised, right? Like, for whatever the reason, and I've never psychoanalyzed my wife, but I could tell that a lot of time that she may have been blamed for a lot of shit growing up. Mm-hmm. So she don't really receive that. I can't really come at her, but like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I gotta come, I gotta, number one, wait till the shit die down. And then come at her from, a position of, that was kind of messed up, what you did, blah, 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 whatever. But it took me some time to learn that because early on, in my 20s, 20-year-old, 25-year-old around, like, you gotta be one of the dumbest motherfuckers. Now, you can't do that.
That's why I feel like it's important to know, and I think a lot of people don't understand the fact that we all say communication is key when it comes to a relationship, but nobody. Thank you. And
well, because a lot of communication.
There's the way you communicate.
Especially in relationships.
Not just communicate.
A lot of communication.
Veronica, when I meet you, everything I tell you is going to be a lie that day.
Damn.
Because she said, don't lie to me. But see, when it comes to communication, I will say communication with this wife is a whole lot better with my ex-wife. Because it kind of had to, I had to, like, watch what I said. And I ain't talking about being an asshole about shit. Like,
no, you probably would.
There's time, but we all do it now because we know how to. If you've been with somebody long enough, you know how to get under their skin. And sometimes you just do shit to get under their skin. And
I'm gonna say this. I think men do it, but I think women do it way. I know Deborah has said shit to me strictly because she wanted to send me over the top.
Well, because
a lot of women do that.
You know what? And I heard this comedian say this
because she came in the argument, so it's like, you know what? I never did like your mama. What? I ain't saying she ever said that, but I'm just saying, women say shit like that.
Because, and I heard this comedian say this. See, women.
That's why your family ain't shit.
Men pretty much have a silk. You get mad. Fuck you, bitch. And that's. We pretty much ain't going to hide in that.
Yeah.
But women.
Oh no, you gonna go hide in that because when she say I'm a bitch, your mama's a bitch,
right?
And she, now.
But see, women, they have no selling because hey, oh fuck you, nigga, you pissed in bed last night. Well, who the fuck didn't know all that shit?
That's like you used to pee in the bed till you were 13, nigga.
Because women to say shit to just egg your fucking. Just stab shit out.
Yeah.
And you know what? And then they say the shit in like mixed company. Like, it ain't just an argument between me and you. Like I'll be like, when we get home, she be like, when we get home, what, nigga? That's why you got a little dick. What?
Why are you telling everybody?
Sam said it right. Women go for the job.
Oh yeah. She gonna go straight for you. Look. Don't know other bitch want you because you got a little dick. What? But
how is that helping
goes
you?
To what I said, because if men he gotta go for the jugular. But you say something, you fuck, because everybody jumping on you. Because other women that's around gonna jump on you because you're wrong, and of course these simps. Motherfucker simp that probably just had the same conversation with his girl earlier, but now he getting on you because that's what simps do.
Man,
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, women's go-to. This is y'all go-to. Your mama and your dick.
Yeah. Your mama and your dick.
That's the go-to right there. When y'all losing the conversation, when y'all losing the argument, debate, your mama and your dick. That's what y'all going to.
I don't do arguments.
I'm just saying what we've already.
I don't even want to talk to a nigga.
We've already identified.
Let me
We're going to pull the ride away from the station. We're going to keep it going on Facebook. But for the WZON radio family, sit back, relax, get inside the ride with us. Family, it's the Rhythm Ride with Deron, David, and Michelle. Let's get it.
Feel the real.
So, well, back to this.
I be marinating in my shit. I be like, nigga, let me think about how the fuck we finna talk about this shit. Because I be in my feelings. So I don't have time to argue.
Veronica says she got relationship Tourette's.
Relationship Tourette's. She be cursing the nigga out there.
Relationship Tourette's.
So
motherfuckers be sitting there watching TV. And another thing, motherfucker. Like,
So.
Oh, you think that bitch on TV is funny?
But back to the story. See,
like, I don't even know that bitch.
What this law allows women to be unaccountable for what they do to unborn fetus. Because what's fucked up is you can smoke all the crack you want or hit all the heroin you want. And
Killers
you
keep
good.
Putting up the music. Say, you like that shit, huh, Killers?
And you good. But now, Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania said...
Is this too loud for you, by the way?
No.
Okay.
It said it's not a living being until it is born. But if I kick a female in the stomach that's 8 months pregnant, why would I be charged with first-degree fucking murder?
Facts.
That goes back to 3 months. If she's 3 months pregnant, you can have an abortion because you said it's a zygote. But if I push the bitch downstairs and she loses the baby, now I'm getting charged with first-degree murder. Well, how the fuck did I murder something that you said is not a
Hold on, you gonna get charged with first-degree murder of the infant, which you just told me earlier wasn't one. But you gonna get charged with attempted murder of her.
Exactly. Now, if you charge me with her,
nigga, you're going down.
I understand that whatever charge you give me with her, but how can I be charged on killing something that you say is not living? How the fuck make that shit make sense?
It don't make sense. That's one thing we ain't talking about in a while that makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
What's up, Jamie Tepper? What's up, Pierre Lloyd? What's up, Alem back in the rock? If I said that fucked up, don't charge it to my heart. But no, we can't sit up here and say, well, is a living being when it's convenient.
Yeah.
When I've had that conversation with somebody before, they was like, well, you deprived the woman of her right of being a mother. No, that's not what we saying. I understand that.
Right.
But how can I kill something that's not born, that's not living? If I throw this mic against the wall, you gonna charge me with murder because I broke the fucking mic?
Nah, the wrong probably gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, definitely gonna charge you with murder of the mic. Yeah, I'm pressing charge. We call it pre-police, all that.
But I call, I get old boy, he get old girl to go on, and then she'll do some favors to get a better mic.
Wow.
For those that haven't seen Hustle and Flow.
Oh. Wow.
But no, I'm just saying, the laws are stupid. But these laws are geared to make irresponsible people irresponsible. More irresponsible than what they are.
Facts.
So.
Definitely. Sam has said, I'll argue that shit the fuck down, and I'm not even a damn lawyer, but I bet this wouldn't be an argument if they spoke about abortion, though. So when does life develop to make it not be considered child abuse? Correct. How is it that an unborn fetus being predisposed to drug use by the mother not considered a crime, yet we want to control when the woman can terminate her pregnancy by how far along she is? Girl, you speaking facts today.
Well, I mean, think about it. If they saying right now that it's not a living being, that could change all abortion laws.
Yeah.
Because according to the state, it is not a living being.
I don't know. She said it doesn't make sense how these laws are being tailored to our own personal bias and are convenient when we want them to be. I don't know. As you can see, we living in a world of dumb fucks. Look who our president is. And we just, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what?
And they getting stupid about it yet.
But this one,
New year, new dumb motherfuckers.
We can't blame the president because Pennsylvania High Court.
New year, same dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We can't even blame the president on this one because the Pennsylvania High Court did this one.
So
and he only put one motherfucking U.S. Supreme Court, so he didn't put nobody in the Pennsylvania High Court.
Fuck that. What I want to know is, nigga, do I gotta pay my taxes if I ain't getting my goddamn refund? I want my money.
What's that? Okay. What's
With
happening?
the government shut down.
The government said, yeah.
They said taxes could be delayed.
Yeah, delay my shit. How long, nigga? I want my money.
Meanwhile, the same motherfuckers that are on strike, technically that's what it is.
Yeah.
Strike, getting a $10,000 raise.
Interesting.
I don't know if y'all knew that.
I didn't know that.
No, I did not know that.
The hell?
Yeah. Wake up, smell the coffee, smell the shit that you shoveling.
The one thing I want to say, anybody that's in law enforcement or any high stress job, it was just another CPD officer that committed suicide.
It's a lot of suicide going on, CPD.
But the law. But look, they say correctional. As much as we hear about beat cops killing themselves, they say correctional officers kill themselves at a higher clip than that.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, that's why I say a high stress job, because the military is big, law enforcement is big, and man, look at it. Anybody that ever feels like, there's no end, man, get some help, talk to somebody, call the show. Trust me, we'll talk to you.
Right.
Because there's a lot of things that you can sit up here and say, you know what, that was stupid, I'm gonna change, but once you do that, that's it, there's no coming back. So if Ron, Michelle, myself, hey, if you need the help or whatever, trust me, we'll try to find you the help, try to get you whatever help you need. So it's not always as bad as you think it is.
Right.
Chris Ross say, yes, they did ask Trump if he would waive their raises. He said he would think about it.
First of all, that motherfucker ain't thinking nothing.
When he fucked up, they asked him to think.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. He ain't thinking about shit but his motherfucker self.
Also in the news, DeAndre Hopkins, I think Deron posted this. DeAndre Hopkins decided to give
his check
$29,000 for this check from do you play today or tomorrow? Well, this weekend, whatever day you play, give $29,000 to help pay for the funeral cross of Jasmine Barnes, a 7-year-old girl who was killed in a drive-by shooting.
Sam said, hasn't the Democratic Party started the impeachment proceedings for Trump? We don't, we kind of really don't need him to be impeached.
You don't want him to be impeached because you got us fired.
First of all, I don't think people understand how long it takes to impeach him.
Because he could still be the president. By the time we voted another nigga.
We impeached Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What would you say?
Because he wasn't going to do it.
Song and shit. Let me ask you a question. Do you like originality?
Yes.
Do you like affordability?
Of course.
Then you love the Lost and Found Boutique. Original urban gear at an affordable price. The Lost and Found Boutique. Like them on Facebook or check them out online at www.lostandfoundboutique.com. That's www.lostandfoundboutique.com. The Lost and Found Boutique. Like, that'd be different to discover what you've been missing. I thought they did that like them on Facebook.
Lost and Found.
I need to record that shit instead of reading it.
Nigga.
They be fucking up my son's shit. Okay, so second annual Chicago World's Finest Get Down Steppers Contest and Dance Party, Friday, April 26, 2019. Save the date, family. It's at the Grand Ballroom, 6351 South Cottage Grove. As David says, bring your pistol. Right here in Chicago, Illinois.
Bring your pistol? I don't think that's what it said.
No, that's not what the flyer said. That's what David said. So, Walker's contest for $1,000. Most original dance choreography, $1,000. I don't know what that is. New school, most original new school, $1,000. Only 7 couples per category. First come, first serve. First place winners take all in each category. You must have at least 5 couples in a category in order for it to be a contest. Judging is based on style, originality, appearance, and footwork. For tickets and info, contact 773-458-9580. Advance, check this out. Advance tickets are $1.
Damn. So what happens when you get at the door? $2?
$10.
Damn, nigga, you better get that advance ticket. Cheap
Music
niggas.
by WTF's very own DJ Dan. And Kevin Neville will be emceeing.
Get that Dollar Tree special.
For more information, right? For more information, go on WZONradio.com's website, and you can look at that. But again, save the date, family.
Yo. Thank you for the love. I was seeing a lot of loves and likes in this piece right here.
I know.
Appreciate y'all.
Feeling some type of way.
All right, so
stupid ass.
Now it's time for us to take care of do a little house cleaning, family. So apparently, okay, so we got a logic letter this week.
Dun, dun, dun.
Motherfucker wanted to address us.
Hey, this somebody actually took up for David too.
Yeah, well, okay. So it says we're gonna get right into it. I'm not even gonna set it up or nothing. It says, "Dear Truth and Logic team, I'm a long time listener and I like what you guys do. I see what the topic for today is, and I have a question. Why is it that women are never held accountable for their actions? I can imagine from one of the topics what the responses are going to be. David is going to hold them responsible. Duran's going to make excuses for them, and Michelle's going to agree with him because she's a woman, and people watching are going to jump all over David. I know it may sound like I'm not a fan of the show, and I hope I'm not coming across as combative, but at times when it comes to discussions regarding women, this seems to be the direction that the conversations take. I'll be listening, onward and upward."
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, David probably ain't got shit to say because he kind of took up for David.
David, no.
No, I do, but we already know. I'm gonna say.
And family, please feel free to chime in. What do you think about the letter?
I'm gonna say that he was true and wrong at the same time. Because Duran, I know he plays devil advocate a lot, but I don't see him just taking up for it. Maybe he ain't as harsh as I am, but I mean, there's times that we might have disagreed on situations, but I don't see him just because it almost made it seem like you just kept saving her around this motherfucker all the time. Michelle, she's just because she's a woman, y'all people need to realize Michelle she has her own mind. She's not like Michelle has her own mind. She's not like your average female because she's held women accountable for their actions and shit like that. Now the one thing she ain't gonna put up with is bullshit because hey, she get looked at a certain way because of what ratchet hoes do. And the problem is we sit up here and we allow ratchet hoes to be ratchet hoes because we come up with excuses for them because we want to sit up there and act like they queens and gods and shit like that. Now, the one thing that he did be truthful on is I'm going to hold him accountable. But I don't just hold the women accountable. I hold the men accountable. I hold blacks and whites and Mexican, Jews and Gentiles. Even the gay community. I'm going to hold you accountable for your action and your word. I believe spoken word means a lot. So if you motherfuckers if you say something, I'm going to hold you to what you say. I'm not trying to hear that other fuck shit that you got to say because this is what you said. And Michelle, she's the same way. So but when Duran first showed me the letter, I was feeling some type of way because I'm like, damn, okay, somebody sitting up here, they understand where I'm coming from, but you can't sit up here and say just because Michelle's a woman that she's going to agree. And like I said, even with Duran, he's not. I don't see him with the Captain Save a whole cape on and sitting up here just saving these hoes out here because hoes don't need to be saved.
But they gotta eat.
Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved.
But
she's a hoe.
I'm gonna let them talk because it was almost Happy New Year, Miss Patterson. It was almost like he kind of knew where I was gonna go at today because I'm gonna break it down a little bit more, but I'm gonna let them get whatever they gotta say off their chest.
Trust me, Michelle got way more shit to say than I do. So go ahead.
Okay. And let me get it all the way out. Okay.
What's up, Sam?
Now, this is gonna seem like possibly it's gonna be
You know it's a lot when she had to write the shit.
Yeah, I typed this shit yesterday, and I'm gonna look in the camera. I hope y'all motherfuckers can see me, because I'm dead serious right now. And I feel like motherfuckers don't take me seriously. But hopefully after I finish reading this, y'all gonna know who the fuck I am. Okay. I know this is gonna seem like I'm being personally attacked, but if I were a man in this moment, I would be considered aggressively defending myself. But I know some people are gonna take this as me being a bitch right now, so I guess let's get to bitching. Number one, I'm not a simple bitch. I actually consider myself to have a realm of intelligence that goes beyond pieces of paper for $50,000+ dollars. I'm talking about degrees, bachelor's, master's, PhD, all that shit. Number two, I am a woman, a black woman at that, and I love my fellow black women, and not just black women, but every fucking woman. And I'm not a feminist who thinks all men ain't shit, because it's a lot of ain't shit women out here. Not saying that all feminists think this way either. I place blame where I see it fit, but the true judge here is gonna be God anyway. I always talk about how there is a world full of double standards. So where the fuck have you been? This whole little ghost following motherfucker. Where you been? You know what I'm saying? Crickets in this bitch. So how am I only in a state of agreement with Deron? Or with David? Why am I always got this fucking stipulation about me being in agreement with motherfuckers? Y'all think that because sometimes I don't say anything, or I'm quiet on a situation that I don't have my own fucking mind? So obviously, whoever wrote this, you obviously don't listen to me when I speak, because maybe I have not said anything of value to you, or maybe you think my opinion does not matter because I am a woman. But today, you gonna know that I got some shit to say. Just because I am a female and the only female in my crew, it don't mean shit. As Little Kim has said, only female in my crew, I kick shit just like the niggas do. I pull a trigger too, so fuck you. Okay? The song is all about the Benjamins. Make sure you look it up. I am not a fucking puppet, and I do have a mind of my own. I'm not sure if it came off as if I come off as some type of dunce and illiterate ass bimbo. But here's where this shit going in today. I am so tired of motherfuckers with this. Oh, she just agreeing. Oh, she just there. Oh, she just a placement. Oh, she just a pretty face. Yeah, bitch, I got a mouth too. I'm not gonna be disrespected. My fellow co-hosts don't disrespect me, and I will not take that shit from anybody that think that I'm just here to fucking be here. Okay, I agree with things that I feel are morally right, and if I disagree, it has something to do with how I feel and maybe have experienced whatever we're talking about, more so than it could possibly be a logical situation sometimes. And that's cool, because I'm human, and of course we all still learning, but I'm always going to give you the truth of how I feel without any doubt about that shit. So why don't we hold women accountable for shit? Because they're not woman enough to do so. And there's not enough women doing it for themselves, or being surrounded by women or even men that feed into their bullshit. So last week's letter, we had a woman wondering why men ain't shit and they leave them with kids alone. And I clearly stated that this bitch ain't no saint, and she ain't no fucking victim, and she needs to be held accountable. So obviously, if you ghost listening, you ain't listening that fucking much. I may be quiet sometimes, and I may not have no qualms when it comes to a topic or a situation that's not deep enough for me to even delve into, but I'm definitely not a meek and mild motherfucker. I hope you listen and listen clearly. Don't come for me ever again. Let that shit be known. If niggas ever say this shit in the future, tell them to refer back to Truth and Logic when we was on Facebook Live at that time. The fuck? I I had to go in. Nigga, I know you ain't just playing me.
No, that was because I didn't have a bomb drop queued.
And thank you for giving me my space to get that shit out.
Here's what Michelle kind of falls into a fucked up situation, because if she agrees with something from a female standpoint, well, she's on the female side. If she agrees with something from a man's standpoint,
she against all women.
Against all women.
So
it's kind of
do you just want to hear yourself talk? I mean, do I get to talk?
My man, I'm just
saying. I mean, you got to talk, and then she got talking to you. Like, well, see here, do I get to talk? I mean, do I get to talk? Let me talk. Let me say something. Let me say something. Let me talk. You know what I'm saying?
You should be mad too. Go ahead, go with.
Well, I'm not really mad. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why I'm not mad, because I've had a conversation with this Negro before.
This Negro.
And he knows who he is. I know who he is. He's actually a fraternity brother, right? And we've had conversations before. He fancies himself the overly intellect, if that's even a phrase and shit. But okay, so here's the situation. For anyone who thinks that I don't hold women accountable, number
where the
one,
fuck you been?
there are only maybe a handful of topics. What the fuck, dog?
I don't know.
There are only a handful of topics that I've ever given you my definite opinion on. If you listen closely, the only thing I really do is lay out facts. So that's really like
facts.
That's to back up what David said. That's really just playing devil's advocate, right? Because I'll say, well, the research says, or the numbers state, because we all know I'm a numbers dude, or the percentages are this. So if that's what it is, then it must be by. I never said I believe that shit. I'm laying out facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because I'm laying out facts and they go against what maybe you believe, so now you're stating that so now, number one, you're taking it as my opinion, which I never said it was. And then you're turning around and saying that I'm taking up for women, which is not a bad thing. I'm not offended, because I think that as a black man, we all need to take up for black women when it's called for.
Right.
But don't get it twisted. If your shit stinks, I'm gonna tell you your shit stinks. And if you're right and someone is condemning you, I will be there to back your play. But just because I don't condemn women for every fucking thing they do, or I may play devil's advocate and say, well, it might be another reason why she's reacting this way, like kind of like what we said with R. Kelly earlier.
Right.
He's acting out this way because of possibly I believe that the molestation part is just a piece of the puzzle. I think it's way more shit fucked up inside that man's head. But to say that all women are just fucked up, but we could say if that's the case, all men are fucked up because of the shit we do. Right? Because like one of the topics today before the R. Kelly shit came out was gonna be, and it still can be for the last, 45 minutes of the show, is about, I think you brought it up, about women being, no. It was a article or something that was talking about men being the reason why women have such a negative outlook and negative disposition in life and relationships, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. I know. Right. Let me see if I can find it.
Right. So, I mean, I've set him down on this topic before. I've explained it to him before. I'm not going to explain it to you again. If it comes up again, I'm gonna be a little less than brotherly, and I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
I don't know him. He ain't my brother. I'll let you know how the fuck this is. And that's for anybody.
It is what it is. So having said that, we gonna move away from this letter.
Right, because this is the Truth and Logic show, not the opinionated, because this is how I feel show.
Right. And and here's the thing. See, I back everything I say with numbers. So it's not like I'm taking a side. I'm telling you what the numbers say. If you disagree with what the fuck I say, then that's fine. Disagree with them numbers though. Don't fuck with me. Fuck with them numbers.
But now, with that being said,
and I agree because I got some fucking sense. But
we also got to when it comes to being transparent, and that's the way we gotta be. And I think, honestly, I think y'all a little more transparent than me because I go in on, like, I talk about men because I think men, especially the black male, we need a lot of help. We need a lot of help within instead of trying to get other motherfuckers help. But I go in on the motherfucking heartbeat. And I think y'all two are a lot more transparent than I am. But here's what I don't get, because Stacey made a comment last week saying I'm the guy that hate all women or whatever the case may be. And I'm trying to figure this out because, one, I dog out men, especially black men, more than about anybody about the stupid shit that we do. But nobody have a problem when I talk about the male species. Right. But whenever I talk about the females, that's when you all start getting letters or emails.
It's no different.
Or personal conversation.
It's
how you deal with him? How you do the show with him? He's an asshole, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
I can't tell you. People that we know.
Yeah.
Right.
Be like, yo, man, how y'all even friends? Like, why are you talking to me?
Why are you talking to me?
But that's the shit I don't get, because see, if I strictly just talk about males, would nobody have a problem with it.
But look at the shit I posted today. Or when I post shit about dudes, there are times when women, I get 100+ likes, loves, comments, and shit like that when I say something funny about a dude.
Right.
When I make funny observations about women, I'll be lucky to get 20 motherfucking hits on that one.
Fuck that. I'm always laughing. That shit funny as hell.
You one of the 20.
I be giving you some of the damn posts.
we got an old friend of mine in the house, Rashawn Gilly. She was doing the watch me. She's one of those topic is what's up, bro? The first time listening.
What's good?
Current events, relationship topic,
shit. We talked about R. Kelly. We didn't talk about some everything.
Shells pissed the fuck off.
Right.
We
finna keep it going on Facebook and the watch party and YouTube and all that good stuff. We're gonna pull the ride away from the station for the WZONradio.com listeners. It's the Rhythm Ride with Deron David and Michelle family. Sit back, relax, kick your feet up, ride with us, family.
Feel the real.
Nah, the one thing that I wanted to get on the Facebook on the live, that's why I was trying to do the share screen. But evidently, once you go live, you can't do the share screen. But a few of you all done seen the video. I know y'all seen the video.
We definitely talk about that when we come back.
What video?
About the side chick showing up at the wedding. Right
with the motherfucking dress on.
With the wedding dress on.
Looking crazy, looking Fatal Attraction-ish and shit,
so,
bitch. What is it?
We gonna talk about that when we come out the break, because I saw that, I was like, son of a bitch. Where they do that shit at?
Well, why we on the more so the Facebook and YouTube live and the watch party right now? Let me piggyback off of Deron's right now because of what you just stated about how you feel like you defend women, but you know what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong.
I only defend what I feel is justified.
What you feel is justified, which brings us into this story. I know y'all seen this recently because it popped up, but then now it's a little bit bigger. The girl at McDonald's.
Did you see I posted it on the page?
I been saw it, but I knew we was going to talk about it, so I was just like...
I haven't seen the video. I seen the story. I haven't seen the video.
We got to show you the video.
Look, first of all, you could tell old girl is a self-professed tomboy, and you could tell she gave dude them 1, 2, 3.
Well, she used to be a former boxer. You ain't see the interview with her mama?
I did not.
Yeah. So, I guess at this particular McDonald's in Florida... They don't keep the straws. You know how they used to keep the straws where the condiments are in that section. They keep the straws behind the counter now for some particular reason at certain McDonald's, certain places. So I guess there was an issue where with his order, he was arguing with her like, "Where's the straws? Why there ain't no straws?" And she tried to explain to him what the issue was. He gets out of his body and goes to reach for her and grabs her. She started throwing blows, defending herself.
All of us straws.
All these guys that's working with her standing around. Then all of a sudden you get one dude trying to pull her off of him. I
choke shit out of this.
Now I got plenty of issues with this shit. First of all, First of all, the white man wrong as fuck. You just think that you could do what the fuck ever because of who the president is, bitch. You got us fucked up. Second of all, I'm proud of her. She was throwing motherfucking blows.
Wasn't she though?
Third of all, she need to be not only pissed at that man that tried to grab on her, but the motherfuckers around her. What is the issue with black men? Not all. Some black men that feel like they cannot come to the defense of black women when it pertains to something being as fucked up as that.
True that.
Would you let us, we all go out to do a hosting event, right? And regardless of who the person is, well, we'll say more so it's a man because I'm a woman. Black man, white man, whatever. Motherfucker step to me, say some shit. I'm like, no, I don't do anything violent towards him. This motherfucker decide he want to come and grab on my ass. Are y'all just going to fucking stand there and watch? This is a dumbass question, I know, nigga, because look at your face.
He gonna fuck around and get signed.
But are you going to stand around and just let this shit pop off, even though you know a bitch finna throw some blows too? But okay. I ain't no professional boxer, but you know I'm going. You don't have to. I'm gonna bite a nigga or something. I just.
Okay, I'll give you case in point. When we at the job and shit, this black man decided to get on your girl.
Like this shit, right?
Black man decided to get on your girl. Now, Mr. Cap save a hoe. I ain't gonna put his minutes out like that. But you know, he going on his cape, saving every motherfucking woman in the jail and shit. You expect him to speak up because, I mean, he got to save a hoe in this motherfucker. Now, me, I'm the asshole. I'm the one that you expect to sit back because, you know, I'm supposed to hate all motherfucking women. But when dude got talking crazy, who almost put the foot flops on this nigga? It wasn't Cap Save-A-Hoe. It was that nigga that, the intellectual juggernaut. Hey, we get love from Dubai again.
Yeah. What's up?
What's good? How you feeling, baby?
So that poses a question. And I'm asking y'all black men, do you feel like in certain situations why black men ain't stepping up? Because I see a lot of situations where black women be coming to the defense of a billion and one motherfuckers. But when it's time for the motherfuckers to come to defense for her, niggas is standing around looking like, oh, well, I don't want to be involved. Okay. What the fuck? When it's justified. I'm not talking about no ratchet ass bitch. I'm not talking about no bitch that's starting shit with other motherfuckers. Like, bitch, if she would have hit his ass first, I would have been like, well, bitch, you know.
Here's the problem.
You hit a bear, you gonna get mauled. I don't know what the fuck you want to do.
You got a lot of males. I'm not quick to call them me. But you got a lot of males out here that they're tough when it's convenient. Now, if one male would have jumped in, I guarantee the rest of them would have jumped in. But all these bitches. So we live in a society of limits. Yeah. Motherfuckers waiting on one person to move for the rest of them to move. Well, yeah. I mean, think about it like this. Okay, just say me and you some chicken shit ass me. You know. Okay, in theory, let's say I played that in the movie.
In an imaginary land.
Somebody comes up and hit Michelle. We kind of looking at each other because I don't want to jump in and you don't jump in and I get my ass whooped. You don't want to jump in and I don't jump in because you ain't trying to get your ass whooped. Yeah. But we both jump in. The odds are with like I can't stand with.
Let me tell you, I better die or be unconscious in this motherfucker.
I can't stand when a motherfucker sit up here and say, it's 6 of y'all beat the shit out of one guy. Man, we whooped his ass. Well, nigga, what the fuck was you supposed to do? Well, here's the thing. It's 6 of y'all. Y'all was supposed to. See, that's something that you don't really see. I've learned there's certain things that you need to just kind of sometimes let go. Like when a little dude is talking shit to me, now I'm not gonna take no ass with it. But if you bring it to me, I'm gonna give it back to you, right? But if you just talking, I'm gonna let that go because if we fighting, and that's about to say some miracle, say the little dude whooped me, everybody, damn, you got your ass whooped by a little dude, right? Mm-hmm. I win that fight. They gonna like, nigga, you supposed to win that fight. Nigga, you bigger than him. Right. You can't win that fight. Right. Certain shit you in the lose situation.
Shut the fuck up.
But see, but then again, that's why some of these little dudes, they'll come after Duran before they come after me. He's a big dude. Yeah. So if you could beat him,
challenge.
Because you
Gotta help you out. United We Step, where generations come together every Wednesday at the Universal Entertainment Center right here in Chicago, Illinois, at 11901 South Loomis Avenue from 6 p.m. until midnight, hosted by Diane and Mike Danby, Willie Bell, and DJ Dan. Admission is $5. That includes a drink and food ticket. You can contact them for birthday party information. They have full-service kitchen and drink specials. Musical host is our very own boss man, DJ Dan. For more information, contact Mike at 312-320-0741, or you can contact Dan. You can log on to WZONradio.com's website. I'm not going to give his number out like that. So having said that, let's get into some what the fuck files, shall we? I came across some children's books that maybe you shouldn't read to your child. Games you can play with your pussy.
Playboy coming out.
That is not a children's book, nigga. I need to see this after we do this. Okay. Oh no.
Okay. The Bernstein Bears presents Why Mommy is Moaning.
The Bernstein Bears. Let me see. Is it really the Bernstein Bears? It is really the Bernstein Bears.
The Pocketbook of Boners. An ambiguous of schoolboy howlers and unconscious humor.
These ain't real.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, the first one, How to Play with Your Pussy, I just saw.
Invisible Dick by Frank Topham. The Muffin Muncher, written by Stephen Cottongrove, illustrated by Robin James.
What's the website so I can post it?
Would You Like to Play with My Pussy by Gary Galvin. What the fuck?
I thought the book Go to Fuck to Sleep was crazy. That's a children's book. Go to fuck to sleep.
What's the website so I can post this shit on?
Man, I googled it. I googled inappropriate children's books, and all these books came up.
So Sam said you lied.
I can't make this shit up, Sam.
He gonna post it on the page.
You ain't even gotta do that. I'm gonna post a picture of each book on our page.
Lord,
screenshot this motherfucking page and put it on there. Polly paints a penis.
Yeah.
The night dad went to jail. Ain't that a bitch? The night dad gotta go to jail. Why can't mama go to jail?
Yeah, that was some bullshit too on there. I saw that on the list too.
So in a what the fuck file, but I guess it's gonna turn into
a topic.
Because Dre said that should be part of what the fuck file.
That's definitely a what the fuck moment.
How the fuck do your side chick not only shows up to your wedding, but she's in a wedding dress? How that?
Because this nigga ain't tell her he was getting married.
He definitely told her he was getting married. Somebody
obviously either he told her
or she found out.
Where
or
one of his friends ain't shit and they told her. Yeah. Either way it go, you need to circle the wagons, find out who the dumbass is if it ain't you.
Right.
Killer said the Muffin Muncher is about a dragon eating real muffins. Okay.
Sam, I'm telling you.
So if you get married.
Who, me? It's a miracle.
I'm pretty sure you'll probably be the bitch. You get married and then the side chick
a bitch
shows up.
Well, you saw my son was like, I'm putting hands on her. I said, nah, let your sister handle it. We don't need you to go to jail.
Yeah, I did read that.
He said, I'm putting my side chick, I'm down with that. You ain't down with that if she shows up to that wedding.
First of all, it's a song I heard last night that I will be downloading because it glorifies the side chick. This thing said, I'm leaving home, going to my side piece. I said, God damn.
Well, I mean, Nelly and Kelly Rowland got a song about a side chick. Shit, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, but no, it wasn't called that.
It's called Dilemma.
Like, it's called Dilemma. This motherfucker said, this motherfucker, the name of the song is Side Pieces.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So, now, either this motherfucker, you done told your side chick way too much information. Or your friends did. So either you need to whoop your own ass or you need to whoop a friend ass. Because somebody was messy as fuck.
But you said me, I would beat a bitch ass. No, I see. This is the problem too. Is a lot of women Well, I shouldn't say a lot. Some women always go for the other woman. Unless you know that bitch, which is valid. But if you don't know her, what the fuck are you trying to fight her? You need to be whooping his ass.
Men do the same thing. Men go after the man instead of the woman. Even though, hey,
I don't understand that shit.
What is gonna beat his ass at the altar?
What? Yes, man. Till death do us part, cause you about to die.
But that's gonna be kind of quick. Like, it's a damn shame you got to die before the honeymoon.
Yeah.
But here, let me play devil's advocate.
I'm about to go on a trip by my motherfucker. And I'm about to agree with this nigga, because you know, simpleton.
Is she technically even a side chick because we ain't married yet? Yeah. She don't technically become a side piece until after we.
Well, have we established the fact that when you married, it's a mistress, and when you're not, it's a side chick? If you're considered yourself in a committed relationship,
but whether they married or not, they at the point to where they're serious.
Okay, so
like this.
We don't know when he cut it off with old girl.
Evidently he ain't cut shit off.
Well, we don't know that. Let me explain to you what I mean by this, right?
Because bitches be crazy. Go ahead, explain.
So look, when I told y'all the situation about when I met Deborah, how I was dealing with this chick who was separated from her husband.
Yeah, well, I remember this story, and she came up to the diner like, "Who the bitch?" And I'm like, and you like, "Bitch, who is you?"
Like she was just like, you know, really doing the most.
You was fucking up
now,
this
I had
future
quit
situation.
fucking around with her. We get married, and then she doing extracurricular shit like. People bring up my name at the base and she fainting and shit. They like, man, what you do to this bitch? I'm like, I didn't know.
Oh, this nigga got a dick go.
Actually, it's platinum, but I wouldn't really try to go there. But I don't mean to toot my own horn, nigga, but big beat. You know what I mean? I do what I do. I'm brand new 22.
You got platinum, niggas talking about I see your car outside, this nigga.
Man, all that.
We got some good shit in this motherfucker. We got motherfuckers that just.
What the fuck?
Hey, man, I mean, look, shit. Like I said, beat, nigga, I toot my own horn sometimes. But, we don't know. Like I said, a lot of things men do make women act crazy. That don't mean that they're crazy. There's that small percentage who need verifiable medication.
So does that go into the topic question?
Which one?
Do men play a part in why some women may turn
I believe
bitter?
So.
This nigga didn't play a part into this crazy shit. He could have drove this bitch crazy to some point. But you showing up to a motherfucking wedding, that ain't me that time.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
That's your nose.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
But you know what? Though? It could have been. We don't look. See, here's the thing.
But she showing up in a bad dress.
We don't know. For all we know, he was telling her, "I ain't marrying that bitch." Blah blah blah. She just. We don't know what. Wait.
I guarantee you, he didn't say that because I'm telling you what I'm guaranteeing.
You know the nigga?
No, I don't know the nigga, but if he said he ain't married that bitch, how would this bitch figure out it's a wedding and show up at a wedding?
Because
it's a wedding and show up at a wedding.
I say that we don't understand. We don't know what he was telling her because, like I said, I've told the story before. I had a partner that I never met his wife.
We had a guest on last week, Stanislaus.
We were supposed to have one today, but anyway, we were doing security patrol. Motherfucker was like, man, my ex-wife, the bitch crazy, blah, blah, whatever. And the way he just painted the picture, I was like, man, good, you got out that shit. You know what I'm saying? So as he talked, now he shows me a picture of her. Finer than a motherfucker. Body banging. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn. And then he puts in that she's a doctor. I'm like, motherfucker, that fine as a doctor? Nigga, we finna work this out.
Right.
He like, nah, man, that bitch was crazy, man. I had to let that go, blah, blah, whatever. Then come to find out, he called her crazy because she found out he was cheating, followed him to the hotel, and busted him with the bitch he was with.
So
that made her crazy?
So
That nigga stupid.
I'm confused.
That nigga
Exactly. So yes, there's some shit we don't know what the background. That's why I tell people, you let a nigga talk long enough, he gonna tell on himself.
Oh, yeah,
This is what falls into the nigga you gonna tell the truth or nigga you gonna lie. Because he eliminated the option of telling her the truth. So why do you all of a sudden you want to use the crazy term when a bitch show up?
Okay, but
CIA, investigative services, nigga. What is you doing?
CIA, FBI, ATF,
Okay,
y'all work for all of the alphabet.
Yeah, I be finding out all
that
that
before social media started getting big.
Hell no, man. I was about shit, nigga. I was working at HEB.
Oh, okay. Because I don't understand how these niggas couldn't play the game before social media and think they're gonna play the game with social media.
Motherfuckers
Man,
still thinking that the game gonna
If
work
you
on
couldn't do the
everybody.
shit before social media, now everybody putting everything. I had to tell my stupid ass brother-in-law, how you let these bitches taking pictures of you?
These bitches.
You got a motherfucker taking a picture of you all hugged up on your chest and shit. This was a couple years ago. I'm like, hold on, man. Now you got other women out here. She posting this shit on Facebook, Instagram, and all this other fuck shit.
We finna take pictures in groups. It's gonna be 15 motherfuckers in this picture.
Oh, I seen you with that bitch. Yeah, you don't see these other motherfuckers?
Yeah, you saw me with them other 12 motherfuckers in the picture. What you talking about?
Mm-mm.
That bitch. There was 12 people in that picture. How you pick up?
And the two people next to me are dudes.
There you go.
I don't know what. How the fuck you gonna be if you couldn't do it before?
One thing Deborah will tell
I don't
you,
know.
if she see me in a picture with a motherfucker, she be like, oh, I know you ain't fucking her.
Ah!
Cause Deborah, no, I ain't playing no games.
This nigga got standards.
Deborah don't play. Deborah's like,
I'll
oh,
put it
y'all
like
ain't
this.
fucking.
I'll put it like this. That was all. This nigga fuck somebody else. All right, shit. Get the fuck out of here. There's about to be some furniture moving in this motherfucker.
I know Deborah gonna wait till y'all leave, and then she gonna give me that look. She gonna be like, I'm like, hey, babe, what's your?
Cause Leos, we calm before the storm.
Don't worry about it. I'm a Virgo. I can take care of all that.
He did some shit.
This nigga
He said
crazy.
he got a dick. He said he got a dick of platinum.
Hey, it's like, hey.
Y'all got the platinum joints?
This nigga got platinum records on his wall and shit. He got, you can't fuck with me, James.
You know, hey, I got trophies. I can't even show you. I got trophies. I can't even show you. You know what I mean?
But okay.
1,000 with you.
Now, let's go to this.
Stupid.
We don't know what he done told her.
All right.
Mistake number one, she knew the wedding date.
Wrong.
Mistake number two, she knew where you was getting married.
Wrong.
Mistake number three, your punk ass friends should have intercepted this bitch way before she got down.
Circle needs to be tighter.
Right.
Yeah, your circle loose to the motherfucker.
Loose. Your circle like a hooker's cooch.
Wow.
It's loose.
Shit, how about y'all remember the video where the chick came to the funeral and was singing? Side chick.
Yo, that you saw that meme though? Yo, that's my motherfucking meme right there. Quit asking who I'm fucking. Just wait till the funeral and see who crying louder than your ass.
That shit.
Hey, but if you dead and the side chick show up, do you really give a fuck? What they gonna do? Whip your ass?
They gonna wake you up, bring you back to life, to beat your ass.
Wake up, nigga. You ain't.
Oh, nigga, I know you thought you was dead, motherfucker. But I'm gonna need you to come back.
So I can kill you again.
Cause we got some talking to do, boo boo. You go, who is this bitch?
And I can't go to jail, nigga. Double jeopardy.
Hey, I'm just, but that nigga crazy and she crazy. But then you got the wife standing at the altar still while he trying to confide in this bitch.
Cause that bitch probably in her mind like, what in the actual fuck is going on?
How many women can sit up there and you about to get married? You standing at the altar, the side chick come down, he trying to calm the side chick down. How many of you women would still
First
stay
of all, again, I'm gonna need him to
done.
get some new friends because I'm not leaving the altar. Me and Deborah will be standing at the altar.
Like, what the fuck is this?
And I'm like,
this bitch at the wrong way.
Gonna try to play that shit all good as hell.
Right?
Hey, another thing you don't do, let the side bitch know your real name. What's your name? My name's Jamarcus, motherfucker.
Jamarcus.
She come down the aisle. Jamarcus!
Jamarcus Marcus Quavius Jones.
Hey,
my thing is like, your boys let her into the. Okay, first of all, my crew is solid. My crew would have seen her coming. Like, well, we know the bride already. No, get her. Yeah, get her. Yo, boo, we're not doing this today. We're gonna do this another day, but today ain't today. I got a solid crew, so like I said, this nigga fire everybody. You need new friends. Everybody fired. You know what I'm saying? Fired. Not even fired. Fired. F-I''ed. You're fired.
And then said, I'm just having a real big fancy party.
Shit. Back that nigga up like these niggas was enabling R. Kelly. Okay.
Whoa.
Sam said, y'all seen the video where the lady walked up to the man and his wife kissed him in the mouth and told the wife that she's gonna fuck him 6 ways to Sunday and maybe she give him back to the wife, and the husband just sat there like a dummy. I didn't see that video. Send that video, Sam. Because I'm here to tell you.
Yeah, I ain't seen that video. Post that on the page, Sam.
I'm with my wife and the motherfucker just come up. One, you just start kissing my wife, and my wife don't do shit. Yeah, both of y'all get motherfucking sidekick. I'm beating the fuck out of somebody. One of us ain't gonna make it to tell that story. So it's gonna be some deaths in this motherfucker.
It's gonna be some
deaths. I don't know
deaths.
if it's gonna be them two or me, but somebody gonna have to die in this motherfucker. You not about
First of all, no, if a motherfucker come up and kiss your wife in front of you, that is the biggest you a bitch move.
Yeah, you're straight up go.
Like I'm finna kiss your wife, nigga. What you finna do? Oh no, that's nah.
Nah.
But then she said the nigga he told the wife, I'm gonna fuck him 6 ways to Sunday and maybe give him back.
6 ways to Sunday.
Nah.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's not what's finna happen.
6 ways to Sunday?
Yeah.
That's a lot of ways.
That's not what's finna happen.
Every day's a lot of ways.
So go and say throw the whole crew away.
Throw the whole crew away.
I'm just saying.
I don't understand that shit. This is why it is important. If you gonna, as David said, if you gonna do wrong right.
Man, but you know what? Like my boy.
Deal with a situation that's gonna put you, if you gonna do this bullshit. And I'm not advocating because you know I'm the number one motherfucker that's just like, nigga, you cheat by your fucking self. I know that don't make no sense.
My boy, like me and him, we a joke. You know, we've been friends since forever.
Yeah.
You know, my whole life. So I joke, you know, I was with his wife, he joke with my wife, but it goes no farther.
Oh, that's the motherfucker that was at the bed spot?
Yeah.
Because when he said that shit, I was like,
yeah.
I like, y'all must be cool in the
motherfucker. We cool in the motherfucker. And we know it ain't shit going like that, you know. And I'm not, everybody, I don't joke with everybody like that. One, a lot of people can't handle it. Two, I know I can't stop my wife from stepping out, but if she decides she wants to step out, I don't think I'm gonna tell you is make sure you keep that shit under wraps. Because once I find out, then we splitting like the motherfucking Red Sea.
You would rather not know.
Understand this.
You would rather not know.
And this is real, ladies. Let me know if I'm lying.
You would rather not know. You would rather her lie.
Most men will never know that they woman cheating unless they want you to know. See, once they get to the point that they want you to know they cheating, that means they got something on your ass. Nigga, I dare you to say something. Say something.
I'm gonna say
niggas will cheat with a bitch that live next door. Women will cheat with a nigga that.
I ain't say all.
Niggas will cheat with a bitch that live next door, and women will cheat with a nigga in Indiana. See,
right on the other side. Of the
well, no, that ain't that. Yes,
because it's close to Chicago.
When I was with my ex-wife, my side chick lived on the west side, and I did that on purpose. We ain't gotta be close.
You're not supposed to be close. See, them niggas that's fucking their next door neighbor and shit like that, you just reckless.
But now, if now when it comes to cheating, because I believe everybody fucking around shows some type of sign. It's just whether you catch the sign.
Sam, shut up.
And most guys, they get caught Because if your
Talking about,
routine when
don't
you
tell
come
it,
home
Sam.
from work is to sit home and watch TV before you jump in the shower or whatever, now all of a sudden you jumping straight in the motherfucking shower, you throwing up red flags, Negro.
Yeah, well, I mean.
Because your ass ain't never jumped in the shower right when you got off work.
See, that's why women
But
have.
today you
See, if your woman got a runaway bag, then she probably cheat. I'm just keeping it 100. Like, I know a chick that, I mean, she was real inconspicuous with her shit. She like, oh, I just got a runaway bag because I stay with my girl or whatever.
Patterson, everybody's not really what.
You say you sucking
dick.
dick.
But, I mean, and she was. She was cheating. But see, the thing is, like, she would leave the crib and come back smelling it just the same way she left the crib. Why? Because same shit's in the runaway bag.
Now, nigga, if you use Old Spice,
that shit, then he's still
if you use Old Spice and the nigga come home smelling like Irish Spring, where the fuck you was at?
Yeah, you fucked up.
Nigga, you was at the gym. You don't look swole. Where the fuck you been?
Well, actually, I do, but
Say no, say
my daughter even recognized. Like, I see you, Dad.
But okay, if you throwing on if you got on I don't know, you smell a certain way when you leave. You got that shit in your runaway bag or whatever, and you come back smelling the same fucking way. Well, hold on, you telling me that shit ain't dissipated none throughout the day?
Nah, nigga, because I wear some expensive shit.
Good cologne don't die.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't saying it die, but it ain't as strong as it is when you first put it on.
But it's still, I mean, it don't have to be that. It ain't gonna be that strong. Like, first of all, I don't need my cologne in a runaway bag because once you put it on, it's on your shirt. So you're going to still smell my shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Sam gonna say men get caught because y'all can't do wrong right. LOL. He ain't going to find out I'm cheating till his funeral.
To his funeral.
Check it out here, Sam.
Wait a minute. How he going to find out at the funeral?
My before we sign off, let's just please say, Sam, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Oh, Sam,
shut the fuck up.
We're on a 6-day, 22-hour break, and as we pull this week's ride into the station, remember this. Live your life as if you're going to die tomorrow. Take the time to learn as if you're going to live forever. Develop an opinion, think about it, and remember, everything that's black and white is not always black and white. So until next week, this is the Rhythm Ride. We get Truth and Logic team. It's your boy DJ Diesel, but you can call me the Diz, and my mama call me the Ron.
It's your boy David. I'm the intellectual juggernaut.
Yeah, all that.
Yo, and it's your girl Shells. I may be a woman, but I kick my shit too.
It's the Rhythm Ride.
Feel the real.
Yeah. Your rhythm versus mine.
Yeah. He fucked that up. We out. We out.
You doing
Peace.
wrong, man. That fucked me up.
Nigga, what the hell is my rhythm in your ride? Nigga,
you threw this song, I'm like, oh shit, it's Bone and Biggie. This is
Love you, Sam.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie.
Stan Azuski talk about got to get someone who keeps things on the down low. I'm sure you can find them. There's a lot of these hoes out here.
I ain't gonna lie. This is I didn't care for Biggie Smalls until this song.
What?
This is what's wrong with you.
This is everything that's wrong.
But I ain't gonna lie about it.
I mean, well, I understand, but
thank you for your honesty, nigga.
How did you like? I'm not okay. Again, I just don't have him on my Mount Rushmore of MCs.
Monica, love you, baby.
Oh, and for the people on for the people on Facebook, I did a post a couple of days back. I would please love for everybody that came on the show today to go and vote on the question of, would you rather us talk about current events or celeb entertainment, or more so relationship topics?
Yeah.
Somebody on Facebook.
Please vote. We need those votes.
Rapper phone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's like, "What's up, bro?" I don't know how many.
What's good, rap?
But I don't know how long ago he said that.
Oh, okay.
But we need to, everybody on Facebook. Hey, like I said, True Logic, and watch out for these other pretenders because you got True Logic, the Hood. You got True Logic Media. You got a lot of these fake ass True Logic pages. True Logic, TRULOGIC. Gone. Subscribe to it. We're gonna start throwing out news content in there. So what we're gonna pretty much start doing, we'll have more news content there, a little less here. We're gonna get a snippet here, but you can watch it there.
Sam said intellectual juggernaut, talking about and gave the Montgomery blank stare. How you be looking at?
Hey.
Talking about your life.
I'm a yo, man. I'm gonna let this nigga pub himself up, man. Whatever he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take away from his shine. I'm gonna let him shine. Because I know you said you wanted to put that to rest in 2018, but I got 70%.
I'm over it because a bitch done made her point today. A bitch done made her point. And if you didn't catch it, anybody that's watching now, just go back when the video.
And Facebook. Let me say this. Because we got more motherfuckers that eventually tune in than we got on the page.
Nah.
Like and follow us on Facebook.
Right.
But
Share
then
the page.
turn around and go catch us on YouTube. Like
subscribe
to
comment.
Hit the bell so that you know when we upload new content. And if you like what we do, share it with somebody. Because if you like it, chances are 1, 2, or 3 motherfuckers that you know will like it too.
Yes. Thank you, Monica. We try. My aunt said talk about everything. We still will, but I want to see what's going to be the basis of our conversation.
Yeah, I just saw that though. What the fuck is that?
A clown.
That's Trump.
I know that, but what are we putting that as a meme for?
When I typed in intellectual juggernaut, that's what came up.
Oh Lord, nigga. I think you need to change that for yourself.
Nah, somebody making fun of him.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
This is my favorite bone rapper right here.
Now, is this Crazy Bone? Yeah. Who was the one that was just on live acting crazy?
The one that was dissing Migos, that's Lazy Bone.
And then the cops come in like, nigga, what?
It's Bone.
I don't know who none of them niggas is.
Lazy.
Yeah, crazy, busy,
crazy.
Wishing.
Yeah.
Busy is the one that went crazy and left the group. Wish is the one that barely. He's the weakest rapper out of all of them. And then Flesh is the one.
Wish is the nigga that wish he was rapping.
He wish he could rap.
Yeah. He the only one that didn't come out with a solo.
He say talk about everything, no doubt.
Right.
Okay, but what do y'all want to hear most? How about that?
Right. What do you feel like will grasp your attention, will continue to have you interacting with us? We need to know. Talk about thuggish ruggish bone. It's the thuggish ruggish bone.
Because I'm gonna call the boys, bring all the guns. Rum, 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 rum. The red, red, rum, 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 rum. Red, red, rum. Somebody said we should talk about red rum.
Shut up, nigga. Yeah.
Can anybody tell me what red rum came from? What movie? Next 5 minutes, you tell me what movie it is, lunch on me. Deron probably know. Hell, Shells, if you could guess, lunch on me.
Red rum. Wasn't it it was a little boy? It's like a horror movie. I can't think of it.
You know where
was it The Omen?
Y'all remember me?
This nigga ain't listening to you. He DJ.
Okay, what you say now? I'm back now.
Sam says she'll resubmit her topic again.
You know where red rum came from?
Yeah, and you know what, Sam? You can inbox me or something like that, or just put it on the page, one or the other, and then we'll definitely get to it next week.
I'll dehydrate lunch. When you come back into town, congratulations on your wedding too.
Congratulations.
From The Shining.
The Shining.
Red rum.
Oh yeah.
I said The Omen. I was close.
The Omen, The Shining. How the fuck is that close?
They was horrible. They were both horrible.
I don't fucking know.
The Shining wasn't even a horror movie. That was more suspense.
Like a thriller?
Suspense horror. They go on the same.
Nah, not really.
They do when they giving out awards. They suspense horror. They give out. They think so. It's just like when you say duo or group.
Stanizewski talking about how to's to find a sister. What?
Hey, Stanizewski, he said he tried to be that motherfucking white daddy to him.
Yeah, wow.
He tried to teach a girl how to do the river dance.
Now I'm confused. You trying to find a sister, or you trying to find a side piece, or you trying to find a side piece sister?
What? You trying to find a side sister.
The fuck?
Instead of soul sister.
Better get the go, sister.
It's side sister.
Nigga said side sister.
And you know what? We about to sign off. Go on the
Word.
inbox. You can inbox myself, Michelle. You can inbox the Logic page. Sam, we're thinking about doing yours.
Just don't come in my inbox with no bullshit. I'm talking to the man.
Yeah. You ain't getting no ass, so don't come in my inbox trying to fuck. Until you women on the 5th floor, don't be trying to turn motherfuckers out. Michelle ain't going.
Wow. On that note.
And we gonna say love, peace, and soul.
Feel the real.
This shit came on out in the gym.